Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel, Tension Free TV. I hope you're having an awesome time wherever you are, whatever you're doing, and whatever time it is there. Today I'm going to teach you some postures to help rebuild, rebalance, and reset your bone structure and your fascial lines. It's it's designed through the philosophy of Qi Gong. Qi meaning energy, and energy is anything moving or changing. And our body's just like a network of blood vessels, oxygen, bone structure, the skeletal system, fascial line system, meridian lines, nerve points, all these systems, digestion, immunity, endocrine, like these systems upon systems upon systems are always working and changing to create this body. So as we move, as we live, and our lifestyle, it starts to shape it based on our psychology, our habits, our movement patterns. And the whole point of Qigong, energy, Qi, and Gong means training. So training means you're learning to use, move, be aware of. So the best thing we can do for our long-term health is to make sure our posture doesn't get trapped down here, right? And so the first thing we learn is how to make our energy always remember this upcharged center line blueprint feeling. Because as soon as we forget that blueprint, it can start to get more difficult. As soon as my neck's there, I'm more likely to get problems in my like headaches, shoulder pain, neck pain, that sort of thing. And the organs all need space to work. Our blood and everything needs space to move and run. And we need to keep everything open and you know soft and light and relaxed. And it's called harmony. It's a really deep philosophy. Tai Chi, that Yin Yang sign, represents like all these different ideas. Like the circle is perfect. Perfect circle represents life as a cycle. The way down the middle, like the little, is like the middle way between all the challenges. So you don't feel like you have to stay locked in this extreme or this extreme. And the middle way isn't locked in the middle. It's the power to flick between two extremes. So if I need a lot of power, I can have it, but I can also let that go and then be really explosive and then resist power. Like all the different extreme ways you can have freedom, whether it's power, whether it's relaxed, light, heavy, whatever you need, you're free to play in all the extremes. So that's what that means. And the little bit of good, well, in everything good, there's a little bit of bad, and in everything bad, there's a little bit of good. Together, life is perfect. It's really, really deep idea, but it explains balance and harmony, and we need to create that in our body. So it's awesome to be able to be relaxed and really loose, but I also need to be able to have force. If I want to run or if I want to jump, I need everything to be able to work together. And if I'm going to get hit by something, if I'm all stiff and I get hit, it's going to do more damage. They've shown that if you have a car accident and you're asleep or you're drunk and you go and just go with it, you get less damage than if you're like, ah, and like resist, because that resisting actually makes the break. It's your power versus this other force. So supple, but also strong, balanced in yin and yang. And that's what this Qigong teaches. It teaches us to observe our own body, our structure, energy around us from gravity, from all the different influences, and how to remain centered, build, maintain, and stay with the center. So I'm going to show you some poses today and I practice them. They'll be awkward at first. When I first connected to them, I was a personal trainer. I was very injured from a life of rugby and surfing and basketball, soccer, just heaps of snowboarding accidents and mucking around with people, drama. Yeah, so like I was already quite damaged, and these basic postures really uncover, expose, and force you to deal with those injuries, the scar tissue, the blockages. So yeah, they're got a lot of healing properties. I've had people I've done a lot of work on, and I'll like unlock them and take away most of the tension I can find, but something just isn't right. But if I push them through these poses, things tend to come good because I think it's a lot to do with our awareness of our own bones and our own joints experiencing the right angles to create the freedom in different parts, and then also the stability aspect. And these poses have perfect design. They challenge extreme, so the goal is to get as deep, wide, and long while still maintaining all the alignment. And yeah, There's something you can do every day. It's reset everything. They're like they balance out fascial lines. So when one hand's backing up like this, the other hand will be out like that, or like that. But I'm never like tensing and holding. It's more like I'm stretching open and creating space in every joint. These are all concepts, and it's kind of might seem abstract, but it makes more sense. So when I say charge the center, it's a feeling of tucking in under your pelvis, under your gooch, pulling all the muscles in and up, and then rolling like a ball in and up your back, and you're creating like a ballooning open feeling. It's different to squeezing. It's not tensing anything. It's actually just charging any energy up, out, and creating a space in every joint. And then that energy has to go to everywhere all at once, and then all the way to the fingertips. So whatever the pose is, whether I'm holding one of these, one of these, one of these, one of these, there's energy always everywhere being guided in this procedure. And the idea is from foot or foundation, the energy is coming in there. That's where our body weight connects to the earth. We have the power to like push with our legs and charge with our legs. So that leg energy comes up to this area. And this area is called like Dantian. It's like where we can, where our body weight with gravity meets our leg energy pushing up. And that Tai Chi sign again represents two forces coming together. So where those two forces come together, we can create a rolling ball. We can actually, when you get really sensitive and light and your condition's good, you can actually roll from there. And the rolling thing itself, whether you want to use it for like really fast and powerful, or you want to use it just for healing, it's a really magical sensation once you connect to it. It took me years to actually understand and be able to access it, but once I could, oh man, so much fun. So the goal is to share that, but you need to be patient. You don't find it, you build it, grow it. Every time you do these poses, every time you run these sequences, that's your body like building that meridian line energy, charging, opening, unblocking, and it helps to get regular tension release. Have people unlock all your major joint channels. I do it to myself on different tools. I've got like wire bells and kettlebells and PVC pipes and massage balls and acupuncture pins. I do it all. But at the beginning, you just need to start learning these poses. So you teach your body the blueprint of open, charged, balanced, and in harmony. And I'll show you some poses now. And I hope you've had a good time connecting to this idea. This is called Dharma. It's like any wisdom. This Dharma is perfect because it's teaching us how to release suffering in our body. You first release it when you connect and become the idea in the moment, but by practicing that idea, your future gets better. So it's got that perfect long-term effect to it because every time you connect to these ideas, you're like planting a seed for a future positive. And when you do something like when I had many accidents, injuries, tackling people with my shoulder that are 3 times the size of me at a speed that I'm just not like in a good position for, that's a seed that created negative drama for a lot of my life. Like I've got a screw in my wrist, I fractured a shoulder, I ripped a muscle off the bone. These things still cause me some level of suffering. But because of this qigong, planting the seed of Tai Chi, growing that ability, every day I just have more and more fun rebuilding my body, and it inspires me to take care of myself, be kind to myself. And then through that, I actually built a career sharing what I can do for myself with others who also have problems and pain. And I've had some really cool like success stories to people who respond well to the treatment. It's so cool. Like, yeah, people that are lined up for a third spinal surgery, like reaching out to me, and I got flown to Brazil. Spent like 10 days in Floripa, which is like epic place. It's such a beautiful place. And first few days I just healed this guy, like showed him what I would do if his body was my body, just unlocked him heaps. And then yeah, he started coming good. I did a few of these poses with him, and his review on Google is just so well worded. It touches my heart. He said, "Oh, it's been a year or two since I flew Sean out to help me avoid a third spinal surgery, and I forget I even had back pain or something. Like, oh man, so cool. That's like pretty crazy when you go from being the broken back pain guy to fixing the your bro who's got back pain. It's so cool. Um, but yeah, it's not me. It's this system. It's this idea. It's ancient healing wisdom. It's a martial arts system. It's a meditation, a moving meditation, and it like incorporates all the different systems from Jin Jing, Qi Gong, Qian Kun, Tai Chi. The goal is for me to be able to reach Wuji, which is uh, even higher than yeah than I understand really. But the path to awakening that, or the way to get to that goal, is in this moment becoming that philosophy of how to open your body, charge it, take care of it, no tension. That's why this channel is called Tension Free TV. And tension free body is what we're building, what we're maintaining, and the goal. And when the body's tension free, that creates a foundation for the heart to be a little bit more at peace, more chilled, more relaxed. And then your mind won't be so crazy trying to figure out what these feelings are. Won't be so rattled by everything. So tension free body is how we create the foundation for a tension free life. But I'll show you some poses, and I'll see you in the next video. Have a lovely day, guys. All right, so one of the first poses I want you to learn, taking into consideration that we always maintain these disciplines. So toes in, legs start straight, bum squeezed under. Like if it's a cup, I'm tipping water that way, not that way. Under, navel rolls in and up, ballooning open the chest, not squeezing. So drop shoulders, but inflate like a balloon from inside, and the neck is straight by pulling the chin back and down. Not that. All of that together is what I mean when I say charge your center. Okay. The first pose you're going to learn is keeping all these disciplines turned on. So hip, navel in, rolling up, chest up, chin down. We're going to stay in that straight line, and we're gently going to lower our weight over the balls of our feet, rotating knees in towards each other, heels out. And just lightly take your weight down, just relax shoulders and sink as deep as you can keep all this charge, and then come back up. This time when we get to the bottom, we're going to hip, chest, chin as we sink, and just really light fists, elbows pulled to the side, not back, not forward, open to the side, and relax wrists open, not tense, relax, chest up, chin down, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and shake it out. Practice that one a little bit every day. And then the next one, this one's called tiger pose. We're going to stand in the back left corner of a square, step to the opposite corner, and then the diagonal opposite corner. This heel's going to lift up, this foot's going to stay flat. So front foot flat, gripping with the whole foot, not collapsing the ankles in, pushing the knees apart. I'm remembering the hip, rolling navel, chest open, chin down, out the back thing, back of the neck, all the way to the ceiling, creating space in every joint of the spine. And then to sink down, I just gently push my knees apart, rotating them outwards while tucking here, while rolling here, while expanding here, and that as deep as I comfortably can. And then whatever leg's back, so in this case, my left leg is back. So my left glutes on, puffing my whole system up to bring my left hand relaxed to my side, but out in front. And the right arm is pulled to the side and back. 5, 4, stretch fingers, drop shoulders, 3, 2, 1, and then relax, shake it out. Cool. I'll show you on the other side. Right foot is going to stay still. Left foot to front left corner. Left foot to diagonal opposite corner. Right heel is going to lift up a little bit. As I tuck my hip, navel in, chest up, chin down, rotating the knees apart, dropping shoulders, rotating the knees apart. Keep dropping shoulders, and then right hand, right glute is firmly fired, really strong. Punch it. If it's soft, it's because you're either like that, or you're like that, or you're not tucking your hip. Really turn that on, knees apart, tummy in, chest up. Right elbow is out in front lightly, that gentle bend, fingers open and pulled together. Left hand is back like that. 5, 4, drop shoulders, navel in, chest up, chin down. 2, 1, rest. Tiger pose. Practice makes perfect. Do both of them a little bit every day. Unlock your body after lots of sitting and fire all the muscles back up. The more we train these things, the easier they get. And let me know if you have any questions. I hope you're having an awesome day. See ya.